Hi, everybody. It's been a while. It's been a while. All right. So what I have been up to, I've been building a Ketopower Community web app to make it easy for people to connect together like they do at the gym, but online, and also to make it much easier to communicate with me anytime, any place. We've got integrated Zoom conferencing, we've got messaging, we've got posts, comments, the works. Okay, so what I want to do right now is show you how that works, how to get there, how to register, and give you a little brief overview of how the page works. So I'm going to go to screen sharing here. Give me just one moment. There we go. I'm sharing my Brave browser right now. And we will go to start with to the ketopower.fitness website. This might be a little slow there. It's trying to run Zoom and load the net at the same time. That's a lot of data in a short little circuit. Okay, here we are on the main page of the Keto Power Fitness website. If you haven't been there, check it out. So a lot of the stuff you need is right here. You've got our mission statement, our vision, our means, and I've added this flip window here. So when you go to that, it flips between Keto Power Fitness website to the Keto Power Community with the big yellow C in there. You can just click join now. So that's one way you can reach it. Okay. If I scroll down in the main page, lots of flip windows, letting us know, letting you know what our products are, that kind of thing. Here, the next windows, you can book directly on the main page. So depending where you're at, if you're meeting us for the first time, you want to do this one here, book your initial assessment. So that book into that calendar, it'll charge you the correct price, and then you can book right there. If you're doing a follow-up, you can book your follow-up here. That's a 1 hour instead of 45 minutes, so 120 for that appointment. And then eventually when your coach, namely me, tells you that you're well set and you can join group coaching, then you can do group coaching for $40 a session. Now, what I wanted to do is give you the opportunity to register to a subscription where that lessens your long-term fees. Okay. I'll just get to that in a minute. So if I scroll down here, you've got our forms that you need filled out the first time you come see us. So you've got the waiver and release of liability, the PAR-Q, PAR-Med-X, that's your medical screening for exercise and our diet, and the Keto Power client info. That's for me to know what your objectives are and so on. So these are the hard copy formats. And I'll show you when you register to the Keto Power Community, you can actually fill those out right online. So much simpler. And then that goes right into your profile page, and it's visible only to you and to the coach. So we have it when we need to reference it. Okay. Once you download these, if you choose to do it from the main page of the website, you can click this button here and it'll tell you, ask you if you want to open mail, and that'll email it directly to us. You just got to attach the files once they're filled out. Okay. And that's it for the main page. I'll let you explore this part of the site. I'm going to go directly to community. So like I said, you could flip this one, press join now, or just from the main menu, you can go to community and click here, and that'll bring you to the page where you can register. Okay, I'm at the registration page. Like it says, registration is free. You don't need a credit card. There's no time limit. Okay. If you're interested in your health, your fitness, you're interested in finding out more about keto, just register right into the web app, and you have access to posts, comments, our news feed, and all that whenever you want. And you can also have access to other people that are interested in the same thing you are. So you can share ideas, share posts, share recipes, and that'll help you along. If you're already doing keto, come on in, share what you got. And, you know, it's a give and take kind of site, just like you're going to the gym, you meet people, you find out helpful tips, and so on. Okay, so I'm going to register a test account. This one I've been using since I've been putting this website together. His name is Bob Buffett. There we go, Bob Buffett. And I end up using my personal email from my other website here. So I'll fill that out and register. Okay, so now it's going to bring you to a confirmation page that an email was sent so that you can confirm your email and register. So that's the page you should be getting. Now, I noticed during beta testing that that page wasn't always coming up. Even if it doesn't come up, you should go ahead and check your email. The email was probably sent for some reason. If you get to the registration page through a redirect, it doesn't always come through. Okay. I got an alarm coming on here. Okay. All right. So I'm going to check my email. Give me a moment. The email app is opening. And all right, so there's my email, Keto Power membership. Please activate your account. So I click on that and there's an activation link and that will load. As soon as I press that, I get a welcome email as well. And I get sent to my profile page, okay? So first thing I have to do is fill out my profile. This doesn't take too long, so please take the time to do that because you can't really go anywhere and have access to the site correctly until you fill that out. Once you fill that out, you can go to this link here and select a level. Okay, so visitor here is your free level, and we'll get back to that in a moment. Okay, here we go. So we'll fill this out quickly. Bob is male. His birthday is, click the year here. Let's see, 1952. Not sure, July 17th. Just make it simple. Save here, and then when that appears in the profile page, we're going to find out how old he is. Phone number here, I'm going to fill out my own phone number. So if you're looking for information and you want to call me at Keto Power Fitness, that's the number to call, 200-0788 in the 250 area code. Country, Canada. And here I'm going to fill out, this is the usual address I use for him. It's an old address of where I grew up. I have the address linked to Google Maps, so it kind of freaks it out if you just come up with some random address that doesn't exist. So that one I know is an actual address. So as soon as you've done this, the upper portion here disappears and my profile is said to be complete. I still can't go anywhere until I've chosen the level. Okay, so you have a short description here of the levels. You have some specifics as to what you get for registering certain levels. So the free level here, visitor, that's basically for everybody that wants to join. It's free. There's no time limit. Come on in and share your experience with us. Get tips, recipes, workout ideas from other members and from myself. Um, the subscriber level is for those of you who have done the initial assessment, a few follow-ups, and you're ready to do group coaching. So you can pay for your group coaching either per time that you come, or you can subscribe for the month for $80, which is the equivalent of twice a month. So you can have unlimited, and these groups will be at least twice a week once they get going. So launching is in August. So hopefully we get some groups together and get that started a couple times a week, and you can participate as many times as you want during the month. Just got to reserve your spot. And there's going to be, we're going to max it out somewhere between 12 and 20 people, depending how it goes. And I'm looking for feedback from you guys. If you think the groups are too crowded, not enough people, if there's anything that you'd like to see on the website, just you can message me and I can make it happen. I built the whole thing myself. I'm fairly new building websites, but I think I did a reasonable job, and hopefully this version 1.0 will keep improving into many other versions, and it'll be based on the feedback I get from you guys. So don't be shy, send me your feedback. Let me know what you think, and we'll try to bring as many improvements as we can. So what we're going to do now is we're going to select, we can either select by clicking checkout here or clicking the level here. So we're going to go to visitor because that's the free one. That's probably the one you want to go to initially to check things out. So let's click on that. Okay. Got my trusty little Turkish coffee here. All right. That'll bring you to the membership level page. You're logged in as Bob Buffett. So that's, you're under the right login name. You've got the terms of service and the privacy policy you'll want to read through and then agree to if you choose to go forward. And then it'll say submit and confirm. If you register with the subscriber level, the challenger level, where you need to pay, this will be a PayPal button. Okay, and it'll bring you to your PayPal account or to sign up for a PayPal account to process the fee. But there's no fee, so you can just submit and confirm. It'll read processing here at the bottom, and shortly it'll bring you to the account page. This is your account page, account Bob Buffett, your email, membership level visitor. You can view your membership account by pressing here. If you want to verify everything. And here you can always go to this account page by going to membership account. This is where it brings you. So you've got your profile here. These, by the way, can be filled out with photos of yourself and your cover photo. You can add some decorations. And I don't know if you noticed, there's an option also to add your Instagram feed in there if you'd like to share that with us. Okay, so you've got your membership level, your account, and your invoices. So as you change levels and make purchases, all this will be listed under your past invoices. Okay, so now if you notice, the top buttons here are filled out, and so you have access to several different options. The only one you don't have access to is this one here, and that's the group button, and that's because you don't have a group membership, which would be the subscriber level and above will give you access to groups. Okay, because that's for the group coaching activation. All right. We may rectify that at some point. I'll see how the functioning goes. For now, that's how it is. So I'm going to point to a couple of things here. I'd like to show you how to connect directly to the coach. You go to connect with the little Zoom camera here. So we've got integrated Zoom. So I've always got this drop-in meeting. I'm obviously not always behind the camera, but you can message me. There's a message button right here. There's also one if you go to your page that you can message directly to the coach, as well as messaging other members if you'd like to contact them. Online now, so that's Bob Buffett right here. There's nobody else online right now, and if you had some messages going, they'd appear here. Okay, so you've got two things you can do. You can either book a consultation to talk to a coach for free if you just need to consult. This won't give you your initial assessment, but we can chat and kind of make a plan as to where you want to go next. I've got the summer hours until the end of September here posted. And when that changes, I will be updating. Now, if you want to join me in a meeting, you press join and it'll load the Zoom meeting page. All right, so meeting is started because I started this meeting as a meeting room on Monday, July 13th. So that'll be meeting is started. If I post a different link, that's a link for the future. You'll see that with a countdown as to when that meeting's supposed to start, and you can join meeting via Zoom app right here. Now, if I click that, it's not going to work because I'm already using Zoom to film this video. So it's just going to tell me that I'm already in a meeting. But if that wasn't the case, then you could join this meeting right here. Okay. You can also join directly through your web browser. My alarm's going off. Got to pick up a desk a little later today. Right, so you can join through the web browser. That doesn't give you the visual, it only gives you audio, or you can join through the Zoom app. And if you click here and you don't have the Zoom app loaded, it'll give you the links to be able to link to that. Okay, now a couple other things I'll present. We'll go to your page. So this is kind of your main page where you can process different actions. Okay, so you'll see your profile opening up here as well. If you share posts, okay, you can send in YouTube videos, post photos, links to photos and whatnot. You can do that in here. You can also load your personal photos in here. You start by loading an album and then filling the album with whichever photos you like. So some quick buttons here, message your coach. So all this opens up. I know some of the pages take a while to load, but I set it up so you don't have to flip pages all the time. So a lot of the functionality is built into these little accordion widgets here. So if you need to message me, you can do that first thing. If you need to book an appointment with me, you've got the different appointments. So initial assessment with the proper payment according to your level. If you had a subscription where the initial assessment was included, like the Challenger level, this would just say initial assessment included in your plan. But now it's $90. Follow-up is $120, and group coaching here for $40. Okay. So you can book right there. And when you press that, basically, I'll press it here, the calendar will appear, and you can choose a day and a time and confirm and so on. So I'll let you discover that as you need to book an appointment. Payment is done at the end through PayPal as well. If you want to upgrade to a monthly subscription, you can do that here anytime with the descriptions still being there. This is the same thing that you saw earlier. All right, and if you need to manage your account, you've got this is a general account here. You can change your password, change your privacy settings, change the notifications that you receive, the web notifications as well. If you notice, you got a little bell here. So if you press on that, you can check out your notifications. You can check them off, and then the alert here disappears. And you can also check your photos, download your photos, or delete them all if you need to. Okay. Now, the other part here is your private content. So for Bob Buffett right now, we didn't put any private content. So I have access to a page that's specific for each user that only you can see and I can see. And so when I do meal plans or anything that's private to you, I'll put it in your private content. When you click here, you'll see your private content, and you can basically drag and drop that off right on your desktop. And so you can have access to those documents, print them out for yourself and all that. Okay. Your forms. So I was telling you about the waiver forms, the PARQ, and the client information forms. So these are all here. Now I set them up as a profile fill out that will stay with you, and only you and I can see it. So say you wanted to sign the waiver online, which I need you to do before we have our first appointment. I clicked on here, and it'll take you to your profile, but with the waiver part, okay? And all you do is click here to fill out the waiver, and it will present the waiver and ask you to confirm a few things. Okay, so you need a emergency contact. So we'll go, John Smith is Bob's emergency contact, and his number will be 123-456-7890. You obviously want to give me a real phone number for the contact if I need to call. Be nice if somebody answered at the other end. Your family doctor is Dr. Seuss from the One Fish Clinic. There we go. All right, so I fill that out. Participant information. So I need you to confirm that this is in fact your account. So you'll either say yes or no, and you have the account presented here. If you should say no, then it'll just ask you to log out and go to your account and nothing else. You can't sign the waiver if this isn't your account. So then you can change that to yes. It'll describe the electronic signature process, give you an option to download hard copies as well, tell you where to do that. And then to sign, you basically confirm these two boxes, which you can read. And then you'll write your full name, which is in this case Bob Buffett, and enter today's date. So this little square here indicates today's date. You just click on that. And to finish off, you have to go down here and enter information. So that was a pretty simple way to fill out the waiver. That loads into your profile. And when I go back, see, this is your original profile here. We'll go back to your page. And if I go back to your form, go back to waiver and release, we'll see that waiver has been filled out with your information, John Smith, his phone number, your doctor, the clinic, and it'll say participant information. Please confirm this is your account. Yes, this is my account. Electronic signature. I certify that the above information is true and accurate. I have read and understood the waiver and release agreement and agree to the terms thereof, your name and the date. And there we go. Your waiver is done. All right. Next page I want to show you is the community page. So here on the community page, I start off with the photo gallery. So any photo that any member loads will have his profile with the different photo albums that he has. And so if you are interested by what you see and you'd like to see more of each other's photos, you can click on there and it'll actually bring you to that person's profile. Then if you want, you can follow them, friend them, what have you. Down here, you can see who's online. Right now, it's just me, Bob Buffett, online. Here you have your friends, followers. So if I were to follow someone, it will appear here. Members directory, so you get to see everyone who's on the site. So there's quite a few people left that have helped me test the site here that I keep on for demonstrations. So if you go, for example, to, here I am, Bob Buffett, Julie Martel. So you can go follow Julie and follow Cynthia. There we go. And I want to friend Jeff Thornton Trump. There we go. So now I need to refresh the page, I believe, and that should come through in here. There we go. So now I'm following Cynthia and Julie, and The demand to friend Jeff has been sent, and when he responds to that, if he responds positively, he will appear as my friend over here. Also, in this section, you have the trending hashtags and community posts. So you can post on your wall here, declare, hey, this is cool, like that. And post that, and that'll appear down there. If you want to see some posts according to a hashtag, for example, you want to see, well, you can scroll down if you find a hashtag down here. Let's see. How about hashtag coconut cream? Doesn't that look good? A little keto dessert. So coconut cream appears here, and all the posts that have to do with coconut cream will load up here shortly. Come on, coconut cream. That's stalling out a little bit there between the Zoom and the website. I'll just refresh the page real quick. My poor little computer is working hard. That looks like coconut cream does not want to appear at this time. Okay, I'll look into that. If you're looking for coconut cream, you can message me and I will send you that image and the recipe if you like. We'll move right along. Actually, let me try that again. I'm unsatisfied here with this coconut cream post. Coconut cream. Maybe we'll try strawberry or chocolate next time. I can hear my hard drive working hard. Okay, I'll look into that. We're not going to spend all day waiting for the coconut cream to appear. What we're going to do is I'll take you to the news feed as one last spot to look at. So this news feed here is actually accessible without being a member. So if you want to jump in there and follow along, the only thing you're not going to get is the community posts. Okay, so it'll appear with our basically my blog posts here, and it'll open up in community. Now Bob Buffett is registered, so that community feed is basically the same one that we were looking at in community. So that's the first thing on the list, but it'll say that you need to be registered to view this content. Okay, and anytime you hit a, if you hit a hashtag on here, it'll actually bring you back to the community page if you are registered. Okay. But you can also have access, and this is everybody, to our YouTube videos. So the whole YouTube content, and as I add videos, they'll appear on here, including this one, the podcast. So if you're just looking for audio, this cast right now that I'm doing will only be on YouTube, obviously, because I've got the visuals going for sorting out the website. It doesn't really make sense to make it just audio, but generally I have both going if you want to follow along just in audio while you're driving the car or whatnot. You don't want to be watching YouTube. Hate to be responsible for an accident. And this is our Facebook feed from the Keto Power Fitness page on Facebook. So you can look through that. And I link to many other really good resources and leaders in the field of keto and fitness and all that. Here's our Instagram, also loads. So you can have a look through there with a lot of these are hashtags as well. And our Twitter feed to finish off. Okay. There's actually lots more in here that I could go through, but that's kind of the basic idea. You can look through this and let me know what you think. If you have any suggestions, comments, I welcome them. Just write them down below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Keto Power Fitness on YouTube. All right, we'll see you next time.